Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss Pre-Market Report for Thursday, October 5th, 2017. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. We continue to trend quietly higher. Again, another day with another narrow overnight range. This one a 5-handle overnight range. Been averaging 11.5 points per day. It's up on the day just a little bit here as price has pushed higher through the recent 2504s and continued to push to new highs here. As I mentioned before, you may see another pullback here into about 2500, 2504. That could provide the next bounce opportunity within the current uptrending market. So right now, any pullback that comes could be the next buy opportunity, especially if it comes here inside the trigger zone. That could be an opportunity to squeeze for another round of strength. So right now, got to be patient again with ES as it continues to quietly push higher. Here's the NQ. Looking quite similar, but not really extending to new highs like the ES just yet, but we are at a new high. This is a new all-time high. Price is above 6K. Right now, 6K is basically the low of the day. The previous session here, we got an upside break eventually. So the forecast on this move alone from Monday's key range has us at 60, 61 as the upside target. So we'll see if we get more follow through here into that target. So right now, the expectation is still for a quiet uptrending move here. At some point, we may see more of a pullback. Until then, still an uptrending market, quietly so. Got to continue to defend pullbacks for new highs. Let's take a look here at crude oil. Crude oil has really been a mixed bag here. Hasn't really after the recent rejection here last Thursday, which has been a week now, it was a quick move down, and since then it's kind of held. It's held for the last 2.5 days. Not seeing the bounce here, even though it had everything it needed to bounce the previous session. Did not get going, and instead came right back down. We talked about 51.20. Any bounce into that area could be a great selling opportunity. We haven't seen that happen. The previous session almost got a new high, but did not. So right now, it's still a quiet downtrending move. You have 48.91 as CV POC below. As long as price remains below 51 here, the likelihood of it reaching or returning 48.91 continues to increase. So we could be looking at more downside, at least in the short time, to this area. At some point, we could be looking at a cycle low that eventually leads us to a retest. But until we see that, we're still in a downward price discovery phase. Here's gold. We talked about with gold the previous session that any bounce toward 1300 could be a selling opportunity. Failed new highs could be a selling opportunity. And in the previous session, we pushed above 2-day highs and rejected those highs and closed back downward. Today, inside day, and I mentioned at 1280. Even 1281, that zone has been an opportunity for bears to defend here. Above 1285 starts to squeeze this thing. Above 1285 starts to squeeze it back up pretty strong. But staying below 1285s opens the door to another round of weakness toward 1253.60. So you don't want to see price get above 1285. You want to see bears continue to defend 1281 to 1280 for a shot at 1253. All right, that's it for now. Let's see how this thing plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you soon.